Hello everyone, this is D1 here, and today we're going to be doing a quick little video looking at both generations of the Spirit Halloween Pumpkin Nester made by the YJ Factory. And there are several differences between these two guys, some of which you may not have known about. One of the most striking things at first glance is that the hands on the 2014 are like a PVC material, almost like vinyl or something, and the hands on the 2013 are latex. The legs and head on both models are latex, but that was a difference with the hands. Just looking at them, you can see there's a lot of little cosmetic differences. The head on the 2013 has a lot more stuffing in it. There's a lot more, effort with the shaping. However, the mouth does not move as much as the 2014. I know it varies with each one that's made, but for mine at least, it doesn't move as much. It seems on the 2013 maybe that the arms are longer, and it seems that there might be a little more fabric with the clothes. The construction on the inside is a little different. When you are assembling this guy, there's a little plastic piece you put in, and then there's a kind of a screw you put in, and then a nut you put on the other end. And with this one, there's just two like metal rods you put through, and I don't know if that's original or not, but that's just the case with this one. And this one is not mine. I brought it home to repair for someone, and I'll link his channel in the description below. He told me that during Halloween, whenever the head would be on, it would stop rocking. Upon testing it here, it's been rocking just fine, so I don't know what that is. I'll probably just take a little look into the mechanism just to make sure everything's fine. And the eyes are not lighting up on the 2014, but unfortunately there is some notable dry rot going on with the head. And because of that, I am just very concerned that if I undo the glue around the neck to get into the head to see if there's a loose wire for the lights, that it's just going to destroy the latex, because it's already very weakened and there's several little small tears happening. My 2013 is basically in mint condition. It even has the shipping box, and it just couldn't be better. There is zero dry rot on him whatsoever. I've been taking very good care of him, and I only really use him on Halloween day. And then a couple days after that, I usually put him back in the box. Mechanically, I've never had to do any work on him. And the one on the right mechanically is still fully going as well. Just the eyes, unfortunately, are no longer lighting up. And I'm wondering if the shaping on the head of the 2014 has to do with purely the dry rot that's happening, or if it's also less stuffing. My guess is that there's less stuffing in there, and it's probably also a thinner pour of latex, and that might explain why this one is dry rotting more than the 2013. The paint's a little different. You can see this one's a darker orange, and this one's a little bit brighter. You can see that the black airbrush is maybe a little more subtle on this one, and it's more pronounced here. You can see this has a more narrow head, and this one is, I guess, more rounded, more of a full face. You can see the dry rot in several spots. It's pretty bad. And even around the neck there, the head's a little deflated, almost is the right word to use for it. But you can see the hands here are a very rigid material. They're like Headbanger Zombie's hands, which are a soft PVC, but it's a very thick pour, and the hands are just kind of naturally bent. I don't even think there's a metal wire in there. Yeah, there's not. So the arms are definitely shorter, or maybe it's just because these are bent, but the arms are shorter, I believe, and there's no metal wire in the hand. With this one, as you can see, it is latex, just like the rest of the body, or the rest of the features, and there is a metal wire in there for the posing aspect. Um, he's never really held the swing the best, and that's because the arms are not posed. And it's like, at this rate, why should I pose them? But yeah, I never knew that difference. That's a very interesting difference. And then the feet are pretty much the same. There might be a little more on that one. You know, they might have cut the latex a little shorter just to save money. You know, he's got a very long leg there. I don't know, this one might be a little shorter, but it could also be the same length. I don't know. That's really about it with differences. The swings are basically the same, rope's the same, and yeah. So without further ado, I'm going to get into playing some of the phrases here.
I have a stupid grin on my face. It's because they just out all my money and make pies out of them.
Wow, that was terrible. Yeah, this one's on the button. His sensor wasn't really being the most responsive to me. But I'm going to get through more phrases and hopefully they will be in sync more because that was atrocious.
That's a very pretty face you have there. It will look even prettier decorating my porch with a candle in your mouth. Come in, come in. Are you looking for Peter Pumpkin Eater? Turns out he had that whole thing backwards, and he was crunchy too. Looks like you could use a smile. Come a little closer and I'll carve one for you. Why do I have this stupid grin on my face? It's because they scooped out all my brains and made pies out of them. Enjoy your dessert.
As you can see, the one on the right's mouth moves a lot more, but it might not just look as good. And you can tell the sound sensor is sensitive on the 2013. I've only been stepping on the button for the one, but it's activating him at the exact same time. Like, he is very sensitive. I could probably just...
That's a very pretty face you have there. It'll look even prettier decorating my porch with a candle in your mouth.
So with that, I just tapped on this wood here. And oh man, that is... Yeah, that's getting a little bit worse every time it goes.
That's a very pretty face you have there. Are you looking for It'll look even prettier decorating my porch with a candle in your mouth. And you are crunchy too. Come in. Looks like you could use a smile. Come a little closer and I'll carve one for you.
So yeah, that's about it for Pumpkin Nester here. Here's the box for the 2014. The boxes are basically the same, but 2013 he was $179.99 and this one's $199.99. The 2013 is truly a trophy to me to this day. In 2013, for those of you who might remember, this thing was basically a trophy to get one because it sold out super fast. It might have been a record at the time for selling out. I mean, if your store had a store display left within the first few weeks, that was incredible. I almost considered getting a store display for not much off the full price with a completely squished flat head. It looked really strange. And I didn't get that, and luckily through Ethan Hyman, I got one that was basically brand new and even had the shipping box, and to this day I still have it like that. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Pumpkin Nester is a very obnoxious voice, but it's fitting in a way, and it's just a classic piece. Honestly, one of my favorites from that era of Spirit. Thanks for watching.